And I'm glad that you're here this evening. I'm Lena Saunders. I'm the ECE TOSA for the district, and basically TOSA is Teacher on Special Assignment. And we do have a resource for our youngest learners, and I wanted just to share it with you, and also to let you know that it's updated often. So more information that's timely will be here. There's a couple of different ways to navigate the resources up here, but at the top, there's different topics, categories of resources. And then there's also, we can just scroll down through the website itself. But just to let you know some of the items that are here, that hopefully that will be helpful to you. One of them is story time. So that I'm gonna go ahead and click that one on. And that is, it has a lot of different resources here, but one of the ones that I like the best is the one that's called Unite for Literacy. And the reason why that is such an awesome site is because, as you know, children are learning about language, learning about the world around them, and the earlier that you learn language, that you can learn many languages when you're younger because you can make the sounds. But with these books, you can change either the text, you can change it to Spanish from English, or you can also change the language itself. So if I click on, for example, Spanish, takes a second. And when this book is read, it will be read in Spanish, which is a really awesome tool, especially if you speak both languages at home. Your child can be exposed to that book in both languages. So just a pretty nice little tool that it has there. And so they have many different books that are there. And let me get back to where we need to be. So then we also have an academic learning tab that has different apps that are age appropriate for our youngest learners. So I'll show you a little bit about that. I'm sorry, my fingers get a little bit nervous. So we have apps that are really appropriate for our young learners. We have Starfall. There's nursery rhymes here. So these are all age appropriate for them. PBS for kids, ABC Mouse. And many of these companies are offering services for free for our families during this distance learning time. There's scholastic books here that are for our young readers when they're first beginning to read. So many of them are phonemic, are phonics based. We have some math sites that are definitely for age appropriate for our kiddos. They're kind of fun. So let me get, and then we have National Geographics for kids, lots of different science ones. This one here is Connect for Learning, and for our preschool program, that's our main curriculum. And Connect for Learning integrates science and reading and math, along with focusing on social emotional. And in this tab itself, there's a few little basic lessons here, like lesson plans, things that you could do with your kiddos at home. So if you're looking for some different ways to work with your child, it just talks about different stories and different activities that you can try at home, and they're numbered by week. So just to let you know that part. I get a little stuck here. So then there's this is a really nice part, is that anytime that you see this little video camera icon, that means that you can actually go into some videos that are made by some of our Twin Rivers teachers and paraeducators. So it's like it's not going very quickly. So those videos are in categories. So there's actually books. Some of them are C4L books. This one here, 10 Black Dots, is actually read to you by Dr. Julie Montali, our Director of Early Childhood Education. They have little lessons in here. So these are teachers that are doing different activities. It's either books. This one's about numbers. So that's a different resource that you can go to, that if you just want something for your children to do. This one here with Miss Susie, she is one of our teachers that is bilingual. So she does many of her lessons in both English and in Spanish. So those are different things that you can check out. Let's see. Then we also have some activities for letters and numbers, arts and creativity. There's Let's Get Moving. So with Let's Get Moving, you'll have some different things that, especially if it's really hot outside, or maybe it's really cold outside and you want your child to get some movement in, because we know their brain works better and they need to burn off that energy. There's some different videos there. And some of them are tied actually to the books that the teachers have read. So just letting you know that that is available to you. There's actual virtual field trips. So this is kind of nice, especially when we can't go out as often. You can actually take your child virtually to the San Diego Zoo and to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So these are really nice places to visit virtually, and some of them have like little webcams so they can actually see what the animals are doing in real time. We have a tab for Spanish, and then some more languages, and we have for parents, and then there's one that's just titled Just for Fun. So just letting you know that there's some different things here, like one of our TK teachers is showing our kiddos how to make parfaits. So there's all kinds of different resources for you here. If we go back to the home button, and let's see, actually, I think that's more the Play and Learn library. Let's see. There we go. It's not going back very quickly. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think my screen is actually frozen. Okay, so just to let you know, if you scroll down, that you can get to many of those different areas on the home site, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with my internet at the moment. I'm up here in Placerville and it has been a little bit unstable. So just to let you know that we do have these resources for you. It's great for your kiddos to go on there. It's usually great that if you can do some of these activities with them, but not to forget that these are young children, and the focus that we have when we are on screen, it kind of wears our children down. It actually takes a little bit more attention, a little bit more brain power. So remember to giving them some time to be a kid and get outside, do some physical activities that they do need a little bit of break from the screen as well.